Hey, hello, guys. I am that AI Dane. Today we will play Disco Elysium. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. It's lame. Hi, hello, let's play. I've got a little bit of time. It's I work today, and I was really supposed to have a disco video out today, and then I just sort of forgot and didn't get it out in time. And then I went to work, and then I realized when I was at work that I never published the video, and so it'll be out tomorrow, Monday. But then this one that I'm recording after work, Sunday, I have just a little bit of time, so it won't be like a 2-hour video. Just an hour. I don't normally play after work and stuff, but I just really wanted to. Hanged man. What about him? Is that still like a thing? The barred door. How do I make I think I make Kim leave if I just say like, it's late, let's go to bed. Or do I always make him leave at like 9? And then I can go talk to her. I guess I'll talk to her in the evening. We got a whole day to get some shit done. Gaston Martin, we can try that. Trash container, I still don't understand. I went there wasn't anything. Maybe it's behind though? Maybe there's another trash container? I don't know. Barbell, fucked our bag. Interfacing on the map wall. But we did the map wall. We're supposed to like paint it. Did we... I don't know, maybe we'll focus on this. We can go sing karaoke. That'd be special. Find a way into the secret passage. The strange doors. Yeah. Find booze and drink it. Nope. The pissing competition. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead bodies. Done. Wouldn't that be now? Oh, we knew that. Tuesday. Was it like Thursday now? Did I like just forget about it? Ask around about tattoos. I don't know who else is gonna tell us about it. There's something she wants to tell you. Joyce? Right, the lady on the boat that won't talk to me until the other stuff's taken care of. The lady driver. Still don't know. Yep. Egghead. Yep. After you've helped with the club. Yep. Look for the Sunday friend. Yeah, but that might be an evening thing. Need to find a thing, sure. Get the boots off the victim's feet. Where even is the victim by now? I don't know. You have the key. I gotta do this. I guess we gotta. And then we gotta talk to Goobity Boobity. And talk to Gabbity Boobity Boo. When Kim's not around. I guess we can still do the other two things when Kim's around. Like right now. Right after talking to Gaston. Who the fuck are you?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
The other guy in here? He's normally here, right?
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
It's just about the sandwich. I don't care about your sandwich. That you're still eating. It's crazy. Where's Renee?
The prick is gone.
Renee?
I can barely believe it, but he's really gone.
Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute cunt.
Well, he just dead now? How'd he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there? The irony isn't lost on me, but I wanted to ask about something.
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute cunt. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper.
Yeah.
The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Something mean? That he's sorry? Some right-wing royalist slogan? Something forgettable like see you tomorrow? Something mean.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
Here, something to remember your friends by. Give him the photograph of Renee and the girl.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy.
René.
Jenny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
You're welcome.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
I hope people die. You better get ready too. Now, I offer my sincere condolences, though.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
I just don't know anymore. about anything really. But you must need something.
Did he die because I got the flower, or could I have asked him if I got the flower earlier, or maybe talked to him yesterday? Too bad Renee's gone. René. I was hoping to ask him about the Maybells.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Insulindian lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why didn't he like him?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the Bells of Revolution. I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The Royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
But you feel the dried flower in your hand somehow still does matter, although not to this sad old man.
Renee, I don't think there's anything else.
What about René?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're sorry.
I just don't know anymore.
Wanted to ask about the Union.
Officer, I just can't do this right now. The Union, it just doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. My bad. The sandwich, I don't care. Can we cancel it? Can we be like, don't care? Ba-da-da. Ba-da-dum bum bum. Ba-da-dum. Supposedly the exact same place. Anyway. Yada-da. Yada-dun-dun-da. The shadow. Oh, it's you. So the only way to find out about that female lorry driver might be through... Is this the guard booth? No. No, where is it? I remember finding it somewhere sometime. Are we chill? Are we cool?
The promising race pupil returns. There is nothing funky about them. I cannot possibly...
Man. Yeah. What's that, Let's be on our way. The female lorry driver that this guy knows about. But he doesn't want to say because he's a friend. I don't know. Hey, Kuno. Stomach. Just chill out. Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Empathy.
The fuck about it? You're tested. Get lost. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno? You already know that slow shit. Kuno thinks you have brain damage or some shit.
Kuno, stop being nice to the pig! Step away from Kuno, fat-ass creep!
Ease off, see? Don't be telling Kuno what Kuno can do. What else you want, pigman?
I was gonna buy the something. Man, you look crazy. But again, I seem to not really have the option to buy it.
Kuno doesn't...
And that's not even a white check, that's a mission. Life do be. Doopy 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 doop doop doop. Yada-da-da. And we already know that. Yep. Look at that shadow on there. We probably can't do anything here, but might as well check. Yada-da. Yada-dun-dun-day. Hello?
This door is no one.
Let's go. There's nothing to do here.
No one.
Let's go.
You said you wanted to meet the guy of the guy of the guy and the guy and the guy of the guy. What do you mean, let's go? Man, whatever. I feel like we're reaching a point where suddenly, what do I do? You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Isn't that... That's it, right?
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head. Someone is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off, and the sound of dishes clinking together. The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here. Better report back to Everard.
Well, that's fine, honestly. That kinda... Yeah.
No answer.
No, you're in there.
That already defeats the point, doesn't it? Let's get out of here.
I could use the key and try to go in there and... yeah.
As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes, someone's definitely home.
We should leave and go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened, that we couldn't open the door. Maybe there's a workaround.
Man, it's so far. And did we finish everything? That she won't even talk to us unless she might have a paintbrush, but she didn't want to give it to us. But maybe like where she lives, there's a paintbrush. Maybe like in here, there's a... Hello? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. Yeah, filthy fucking rats. Anyway. You sure I can't have that paintbrush?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I mean, I'll never be able to do this, huh? Am I supposed to fail it? We'll come back, I guess. That's what I say about everything. Anything new with you?
Give me a moment.
Nope. What? Ba-da-dun. Ba-da-da-dun. We can't really fast travel to Everard. Gonna have to run the whole damn way. Eventually, I might have to edit these videos. For now, you don't get that. But if I have to, I'll do so. It won't be much editing, it's just cutting out some tedious moments. But for now, we know the way. Oh, it's over here. He died. He's all gone, huh?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table. Generally speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it. But then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very honorable. So, a conflict of honor, it's up to you.
Kim, my judge.
This is generally
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
It's needed for work and all that. This is gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Reaction speed. Sorry, sitting up properly. +1 to Revacholian nationhood. It's kind of balling though.
Wow, this jacket makes you feel strong, as if your blood is mixing with that of the venerable Philippian loyalists of old.
Mixing? Does my blood need mixing? Or is it good as it is?
Apologies, you're right. The need for a strong central government has always been clear to you. You're a true patriot of Revachol, born to do it. It's time to clean up the streets and restore the city to its former glory. Whether you like it or not, this jacket gives you serious nationalist cred.
Do I need that somewhere sometime at any point ever? I don't know. Maybe. Playing. Alright. Let's go down, man. What is wrong with you? This fucking guy. Trying to get to Evrard. Evrard. Is there anything over here? Like, behind here? Nah. Can I open you now?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last
Victoria.
here. If anything,
I'm at 1. It is important. You know, let's talk to Everard, and then we can put a point into that and see. That feels like an important thing. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it ain't. But it feels like it. Hey, motherfucker.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
A member of the board? Is a living god? Is an organ in the great state organism of war. Every worker for himself. Nah, a member of the board, right? That's what they want.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
What I turn off? I turned something off, I guess. About the weasel.
You fucked up. You waited too long, the weasel came back, and now you can't open the door I asked you to open.
Yeah.
Evrart forgives, Harry. Don't cry, my boy. It's gonna be all right. I'm still gonna tell you about the murder. That's just the way I am. Benevolent.
Fucking weasel. I don't deserve that information. I didn't earn it. I thought I had more time. I did. I didn't know. And also, I wasn't quite sure I wanted to do it, so I had it sitting there in the back.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Alright. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. What do you know?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Crazy.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
I just was wondering what I get it's a metaphor, you fucking... Sorry. I need sleep, you see. It's... Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Really? That require a strong crane, huh? They moved the container.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
I'd love to. Go on.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando types.
3 of them.
One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy. The one who likes hanging out and trees.
Yeah, I get it.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
The whole neighborhood is in all this?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Yeah.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
The Hardy Boys.
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, Socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
You mentioned the lawyer girl, who I totally obviously know who is, but...
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Yeah, she is somewhat frightening. Titus Hardy and his crew. Tell me about them.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
That's him allowing the police to ask his men questions.
Well, way ahead of you.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Well, they weren't exactly. Evrite, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Alright.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Alright.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys. I got a lot of money now. Every time I have a thought about encyclopedia or whatever, I don't know, I just like get money. Can you believe it?
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
I guess not. Why was I here? What was I talking to you about? Didn't I look at something and I was going to talk to you about it? What? 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 What did I do? Nah, whatever.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Well, go on, man. I'm not stopping you.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yeah.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
That's fine.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. I take care of myself. I'm a hustler. I grind. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Really?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
The fishing village?
Yes, yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's going to end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. We're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
He means it.
Good. Okay. He means it. I trust you, empathy. Kim, what do you think?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez. And maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
What, didn't you say who did it already?
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
Sure, if I happen to be there, I can ask him. But I won't force him, I'll just ask him.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
I love you and hate you all at the same time, Everett.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The
course.
cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now.
Yeah.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
I can just lie about it. We just had the talk. What do you mean? Why can't I lie about it already? few details?
Most certainly, Harry.
No.
By all means, Harry.
I did
What's on your
something.
mind?
I turned something off. What did I turn off?
What?
The shady brew. You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. It had alcohol in it. Now there's no alcohol.
Did I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call. I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative.
Sure.
I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm gonna let the world surprise me.
Joyce.
Great! You want to bounce something off your old friend Mr. Clare, right?
I told Joyce that I met
well,
you.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's...
He seems happy about the prospect of you telling Joyce about your conversations.
Sounds like you want me to tell her.
No, Harry. I'm perfectly neutral and 100% for transparency. I know people say a lot of bad things about the Debardairs Union, but we are actually squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean.
He really doesn't seem to mind. Sure, he thinks. It's about transparency.
Absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind?
Yeah, bye. Guess I'll be back. So what is this thing? White envelope.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Damn. Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
What do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Try to find a loophole in the...
There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim. These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it.
What?
Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Yeah, it's not happening. I'll ask the people. Lillian? It's me. It's a tattoo.
An intricate web of blue. It still kind of looks like a map.
Cool. Leave. Fast travel? Oh, no, 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 no. You have to run the whole way back. You have to run. You do not get to make things easy for yourself. That's okay. Game pretty. I guess it's okay. You need the...
Back before the cargo container.
Rhetoric. Need to put rhetoric. Can do plus rhetoric. And I think that's it. I can't get even more logic. Don't need it. Rhetoric. Maybe some rhetoric. Maybe a little bit of rhetoric. So, a lot of things, but no rhetoric. Okay. Cool. Cool. Rhetoric. Rhetoric. Come on, baby.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it's as it's always been. It's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric.
Man, whatever. I don't even care. Stop. Why do you not? Thank you. Hope we don't like sprinting downstairs. So be it. Get me out of here. Can I? Oh. Never mind. Do. What I need for you? Something else. Not rhetoric, huh?
Looking for something, Hunt?
Half-light.
Tell me.
Yeah, fuck off. Fuck you. Racist. Hello, buddy. Anything this way? Not really. Oh.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Armor like this isn't mass-produced. It would have probably been fitted. Perhaps there's a record of who signed for this particular suit of armor.
First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts. Yes, please do try. It's imperative. Thank you for your efforts. I appreciate it.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then.
Yeah. Do I need anything else? I don't think so.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin,
care.
you see a...
All this waiting. Hello, buddy.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Persuade him to give you some money. God damn it. I don't need it.
You keep
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Composure. Do I need composure? Save the economy. What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
You're right. Got to save mother economy. But I don't have children, I think. It's just nature. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct. This economy is really just a distraction from the cultural issues. You know, immigrants and... Look, man. I just want to buy some clothes. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You've got to think about the consequences.
Composure. Composure. Do I need composure? I don't even think I need composure for anything. I mean, I need composure for a net. And for this guy, but he's kind of fucking dead now. So that's a bit, I feel like that check should maybe disappear. Not sure that's quite possible anymore. Half light. And I would like to try that again. Yeah, anyway. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum bum bum bum. But we're like running out of stuff. Alright, we can fast travel, man. Hey, so,
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What's it with you and the waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Well, I was asked to get your signature.
Were you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everard's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Thought what exactly?
that Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
He has a pen in everything. Here you go.
Why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
I've looked at the documents and no, you shouldn't have. No, it's a youth center. Why shouldn't you? I've confused myself now. It is a youth center. There's a lot of noise. I've looked at the documents and
Yes, well, I looked at it and thought I should. Because it says youth center, and I have my own children. I am, of course, just a stupid poor person, so what do I know?
Living with the construction noise is going to be a challenge.
Sure, but it's temporary and for a good cause, and I need to give the children something else to do.
I just wanted to make sure that you had thought about it. That's all good if you have.
They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. Too fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyway, you'll have to get Isabel to sign it too. I saw the signatories. She won't if it's a bad idea. She's a much tougher nut to crack.
Sound logic. Division of labor. She leaves the skepticism to the skeptic.
Smart.
Sounds like Isabel is the leader around here.
Yeah, well, be seeing you. Thank you for the signature sign. Are you...
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Are you Isabel?
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says.
I hope you're actually... I mean, I think you are. Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting. Either way, I won't sign union papers.
That's fine. Why?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep. Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
Yeah, I hear you.
In her mind, the Union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no changing it. She speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here.
Do I really need to? Well, maybe I do. Suggestion. I don't know.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period.
Suggestion. It's yellow. It's a yellow, that one. I guess we could group them up, and so all the yellow is in one line. Although that might not work. I feel like I remember suggestion being one of them. But I guess I'm a filthy liar. So... yeah, no, I guess not. Well... hello.
Tequila sunset.
Could you and your pals sign this document? I want to hear the story of your name again. I don't care. Guess I don't have more drinks. Maybe I don't even need to. Oh. Man, what do we do now? What do we do? Birds. Huh.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Ay, ay, ay. Ura da da da. Cha la 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 la.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
We managed to do this.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from a cold...
Cool. But unnecessary. Nothing over there. I remember. Been there, done that. Church. There's a... Oh, that's where the dead guy was, huh? Hey, can you leave?
Yes? Excuse me?
I could tell you to beat it, huh? Is that how I make you leave? By being an ass?
You have a distinctive way of walking.
A moment passes.
Did they move the body? Where am I going? Not exactly where I intended, but hello. I learned a thing about the thing. Does that matter?
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? Sure. What's on your mind?
Oh god.
But of course.
Bye. Kim, guide me. Show me the way. They got the body.
There's some tear.
Good on them. Get 2 signatures. Find someone to sign the documents instead of the intended signees. Is the point that we're tricking him and we're getting signatures from people he don't need, so it actually turns out he'll be like, yeah, this is good enough, and then we're tricking him, right? I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't mind. I'm just hoping I don't do that and then it actually counts and he goes ahead with it even though old lady didn't want it. And I'm like, I don't care because I'm already gone. Hello, anything new?
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
Who? This one? Win who back?
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
I should, yes. This is a task of mine now.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for. The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
Looks like I can't give this figurine to her.
Why?
Cause she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a... Why? That does seem... The mother of... Why? That does seem to be a problem. The mother of...
Okay. Cool, great. Yeah, did we do it? Dolores was fun of figurines. She deserved more... Well, I can't. Can I? How can I? Where can I? Should I? Will I? Am? There's a bird. Fake signatures in the hopes that... What the hell? Can't take it. Fake signatures in the hope that it means that they can't actually be used.
Tequila Sunset.
That's me. Could you sign this?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman.
Yeah.
I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
I have a green ape pen.
All right.
He grabs the pen and paper from your hand and very carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian Carter. Idiot Doom's Spiral. Can I have the pen back?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman.
Yeah.
And as a businessman, I am going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
I literally might kick you in the face over it.
No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you have. This had better be worth losing the pen for.
Just get it back. Now fuck this guy, fucking idiot. Idiot doom spiral, whatever. Kick him in the face, take the pen back. We got that from Lena. Man.
Hey guys, I'm a hero.
Didn't I already gain it? Whatever.
Hell yes!
The incapacitated drunk lay there snoring like an ancient rusting tractor.
Thank you for your help. Should we go and mail this? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Plaza. Got it. Mate.
Tequila sunset.
Fuck. My pen. It's my one pen. Plaza. Would this be a plaza? I seem to remember a mailbox here somewhere.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
This was mainly your idea. But also, probably fuck that guy. I need to go to bed. But I want to at least do something in this episode, so we'll go back to him. Even if it is a long goddamn way. I will go back yet again. And I can tell the future episodes will probably have to be edited. If I'm going back and forth this much. And also unsure where I can actually do things. I might have to... edit out some boring parts. We'll have to see. Yeah. I don't mind. It just means I won't be doing... The reason I'm doing it today, like after work, where I have just a few hours, is because I can just upload this and not worry about it. It's easy peasy.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
Fuck you, it's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course, I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now.
Great.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect trickery. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
The signatures I got, I know you planned to force them out with the construction noise.
Harry, by By now, you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce. Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex. Do you really expect me to believe that? Low-income housing? If even part of this is true, then why not?
Yes, I do. I got the center, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain.
Oh, and they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs, right? Yeah, sure.
And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Wait, but will you erect a statue of yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
I don't know. You kind of, I mean...
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
Did you or the hangman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
To train military people, aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Yeah, well, go on. That's why I'm asking, man. So tell me.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it? God, that sounds shady.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Yeah.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
Encyclopedia gives me money. What I say? That is what I said. I was right.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I have to admit, that's a well put together plan and far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. I mean, I do think so. In real life. We've got like buildings, I've heard, in Denmark where you can go. It's for like junkies and stuff. They can get clean syringes and whatnot and take their drugs in a safe place, in a safe way. And they can get help too if they need for like, you know, trying to beat it. And then some people are against it because, you know, drugs. But it's like, it's better than these guys sitting in some apartment building, like shooting up drugs with dirty needles. And yeah, if we could make certain things legal so it's not through crime, and try to help people and regulate.
Oh, Harry, you've misunderstood. I have no drugs in my hands. It's all far removed from me, like some half-remembered dream.
Yeah, I got a lot of those.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
So is there a trade or isn't there? It would still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth. And everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling the whole lot of Revachol here. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge. Let's just be direct because it's kind of funny.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Just like that.
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
Not enough flags and kings.
Harry, the future I have in store for Martinez will have all the macho aesthetics you love so much.
It was a joke.
The crowns, the guns. I will even slip in a skull and bones for you, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, skull and bones. Skull and bones on the Revacholian flag. The Revacholian Death Squad. Oh yeah, the visual image has completely bedazzled you. You're 100% with Everard now.
Yeah. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big time mode, Harry.
Okay. Can I get my gun?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
Okay. Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character. So watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Old woman. We know the cleaning lady. Did she get my gun? Or maybe it's someone else we haven't met. She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Couldn't be her, huh?
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual.
Who's this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Huh.
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Sure.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Why has it gotta be at night? On the boardwalk. Past the fishing village. Is that where we found the dead guy? That's like a boardwalk, huh? Somewhere over there. At 10.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Understood.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Yeah. But also no. Not enough.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Sorry, I was scratching my ear.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Great.
I'm always happy to educate.
Yeah.
Very nice, Harry. Is there any...
Well then, did we get one level or did we get two? We almost got another one. We can either save it for now, or we could try this yet again. We could maybe save the game, try to open it, and if it doesn't succeed, quit the game and maybe get a second try in the next episode, because we accidentally forgot to save. We saved before we tried and not after, and so we accidentally get a second try at it, which of course is not, I wasn't trying to do that, you know, it just sort of happened. Again, what do we need?
Before the cargo container.
Retort. Yeah, retort. Yeah. So, retort. Man. I mean, you know what? We can save even now and save our point. Rhetoric. I believe.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you are. Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Oh God. I'm not, it's getting late. It's getting real late. I need to sleep. I have work tomorrow. Man, why did I do this?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
No.
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Please don't automatically start a conversation and let me
Ahoy! Come on in!
Huh?
You can't be serious.
What the fuck? guess I remembered to save. Wow, lucky us. I need to go now. I really do. I need the bed. I guess you'll see this Tuesday. And I'll be at work, probably, if you're watching this when it comes out. Well, no, not right when it comes out. I'll probably be about to wake up so that I can't go. Who cares? Good night. Take care. See you around. Next time I record might be after I've been to the dentist. I just gotta get that over with. Once my work week is over, all that's gonna be in my mind is just get the dentist over with. I just have to get to the dentist, and I get the dentist over with, and then once I've done that, I'll be relieved, and I'll probably record like 10 videos and just not sleep at all. And I don't know. I'll probably see you after the dentist, assuming she's not sick yet again like last week. Because then I had my appointment rescheduled to this next Friday, but the what would you call it? The dentist secretary lady said that she might still be sick, so like she would schedule for this week, but it might not happen. But just, you know. I just want to get it over with. Anyway, take care. See you around. Okay, yep. Alright, just click the button.